Welcome everyone to the Becoming a Body Partner info call. It is so good to see you. I know a lot of you are catching this recording. We are fresh off of Summit, an amazing body trip that we just all got to take as a team to San Antonio, Texas, and it was magical. It was fire. It was so much fun. I know a lot of you are catching this because you're like, okay, I saw what happened at Summit. I saw the team stuff. What is this business? What do you guys do every day? Because if you're like me, I was watching from the outside of my coach and I'm like, you just get to work out every day and like hang out with girlfriends. Like, is this what you get paid for? She's like, well, yes, but there's also more. And that was 12 years ago when I asked my coach that at the time, and then I became a partner. So we are so excited to welcome you here. Our goal tonight is to give you the info about what we do, how we get paid, and just a little bit about this team. I want to keep it nice and short because I want to respect your time. And obviously, 30 minutes isn't enough to go, okay, here's everything we do. But if this inspires you and ignites that little, like, ooh, I wonder if I could do this piece in your heart or fire in your belly, please reach out to the partner who invited you to this call and continue, like, jot down questions as we talk about them tonight or as we talk about them today so that you can ask them. You can always ask me, you can ask the other leaders on this team, and we are more than happy to help and to help you decide and give you answers so that you can decide if this is the right fit for you or not, and if this could totally bless your life in the way that it has completely blessed and changed so many of ours. All right, so let's dive in. This is a picture of a lot of us on the team, maybe about, I would say now we're about a team of 250 incredible women, everything from moms to non-moms to, like, we have aerospace engineers, we have nurse practitioners, we have real estate agents, we have everything in between, stay-at-home moms, you name it, this team has it. And I think that's what I love most about our team is it's such an eclectic bunch of women who just decided they wanted more for their life, or that they were on this incredible journey anyway with their health and fitness, and they thought, you know what? I'm doing this anyway, and I have people asking me what I'm doing, so I might as well help and serve and change a couple lives along the way. So I'm excited for somebody like Sarah to share that journey tonight of hers because she was just like that. And you guys, Sarah, I met her when we were 4 years old, and we are now 34, going on 35 this year. And I will tell you, for 5 years, she was the one who was like, don't ever ask me to do that thing with you. And guess what? I asked her every month for 5 years. And one day she actually called me and she's like, okay, I need to do whatever this thing is. I'm just doing my journey. I'm not coaching people. So I'll let her dive more into that in a second. But what my name is Whitney Barr. Here, I'll give you my little picks. My name is Whitney Barr. I started this as a body coach, this journey 12 years ago. I was working in corporate America and I climbed the corporate ladder, got near the top, and I looked around and I thought, that was the wrong ladder. This was not what I thought it was going to be. And at that time, I was single, unmarried. I had a dog, and dogs are my world before kids. And I thought, I don't really want to work for anybody anymore. I would really love to do something that actually makes me feel good. If this is it for the rest of my life, like, count me out. I need something. I need something that makes a difference. And I had the foresight at that time too to go, what if I have kids one day? Like, do I have to leave them home or with a sitter or with somebody all day, every day, the way I leave my dog? And that wasn't the life that I knew I wanted. And I was training for Ironman with a gal who was also a body coach. And she said, Whit, why don't you try this? Like, do it alongside your finance job and just see if this is something you would love. I think you might love it because you love helping people, you love coaching people, you're already like in fitness and doing all the fun things and training. This could be a beautiful like side hustle for you. And I mean, I was the easiest sign up ever. I'm like, yep, give me all the things. And then it was DVD after DVD. I'm like, I want all the fitness programs. It was so old school back in the day. I think I signed up right after they changed from VHS pretty much. So I was like the P90X girl, the insanity, taking my DVDs everywhere. I'm like, Mom, Dad, my brother, my sister, like, you guys need to do this with me. Tell me what I'm really good at as a partner, as a coach. And we call them coaches at the time. Now we're called partners, but tell me what I'm really good at and tell me what I'm awful at so that I can learn and I can become a better steward and a better guide for people. And so I just started with helping my family. That evolved into helping my friends. And now that's evolved into helping people that I never would have met in this life had it not been for this business. And that includes people still in my community. I build locally with my team. And I love helping like the mom down the street. I love helping the woman who's pregnant or postpartum, or she lost herself in that journey and she wants to find herself again, because that was the journey that I got to just recently go through. And I would say this platform and these programs saved me in every way and have helped me through some of the darkest times in my journey. And I don't know where I would be without all of this. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to pass it off to Sarah because her story is so different. And I love that about our team. And you'll see it even in this photo of all of us is we are all like different shapes, different backgrounds, different body styles, different levels of fitness. And we all came into this for a different reason. So Sarah, passing it off to you, sister.
So I am the polar opposite, and I was probably the most difficult enrollment Whitney's ever had to do in her entire life. And it's actually like a running joke on our team that Whitney and I have been best friends for 30 years. But I also told her to kick rocks for 5 years when she was getting this business up and started, and she wanted me to help her. And I'm like, deuces, absolutely. Like it wasn't happening. And I also came into this with, I wasn't working. I was a stay-at-home mom. I had 3 kids. I have a husband and he works really irregular hours as a law enforcement officer. And so I came into this being like, okay, I need something that's for me, like outside of my kids, outside of my husband, but that's going to help my family as well. And I was 6 months off of my third C-section. I had three C-sections in a matter of 4 years. I was in the absolute worst shape of my life. And it was actually that picture right there on the far right. It was that weekend that I was down in San Luis Obispo, where Whitney lives. And I was at my cousin's wedding and I was flipping through all these pictures of my family's wedding with all my family, all my friends that I haven't seen in a very long time. And I was looking and I was like, who is this woman on my husband's farm? Like, who is this? And I didn't even recognize myself in like any of the photos. I quickly deleted every single one of them except for this photo right here. And I was like, I'm not going to look like this the next time that I see all of them. So we were driving back home and I called Whitney up and I was like, okay, I want to do this, but I just want to do this for me. Don't ever ask me to help someone else because I don't even know what the ish I'm doing. So don't ask me to help anybody. Don't ask me to build a business. I'm not that person. I can't be that person. And I started with a 3 week, what we call like a cleanse. And I started with that and I lost 21 pounds or 17 pounds doing that. And it was a 3 week thing. It was 21 days. On day like 15, I was like, okay, what do I do? And how do I help other people do this? Because I want to continue on with this. And then I've gone on, my lowest that I've gone down has been 70 pounds and it's been incredible ever since. So it started as something for me, evolved into something that I was going to help my family with, and then it evolved into something that I was going to help grow our family with. And I've taken this business halfway across the country because I live in Texas. I've moved back to California while we built our home in Texas, still ran my business. I moved back to Texas. I was still running my business. Even right now, I'm on a month vacation back to California and I'm still working my business. So it was something that just really fit in nicely with our life, but it was never something that became my life. And that was one thing that I didn't want. I was like, I don't want a job that's going to take away time from my family, energy from my family when I'm doing this for them. And so it's just blended really nicely for us. And I've been off doing it for, gosh, almost 6 years now, which is insane. And yeah, so now I just do this full time.
I love that. I love it so much. So if you're like, okay, great, love the stories, this is awesome. Like, who the heck is a partner? Like, what do we do each day? I like to say that we are just advocates. Like, we're advocates for healthy living, we're advocates for community, we're advocates for this incredible like platform that we have that we get to use and provide people with a better way. We are, I think you could call it like distributors in a way of Bodi, which is like this incredible, robust platform of new fitness programs, nutrition programs. We now have this incredible app called Growth Day, which is all the mindset stuff. So it's this really beautiful blend now of like the big three: fitness, mindset, and nutrition. And within that is this opportunity to be able to help and to serve other people with one of those three things. I just like to tell my coaches, when you become a partner, you are now a beacon. You are now a lighthouse for other people out there who are in darkness, who are struggling, who don't know how good it feels to feel good. And they've maybe never felt good in a long time. And you being on your journey now gets to inspire other people. It sometimes I say like your journey is your job, which is so powerful because I've never, ever, through every job I've had since I was 16, never worked for a company where they like actually promoted you to get healthy in your body, mind, and spirit. And now to work for this company, I'm like, okay, this is something I could get behind. My mentality always, and what I tell my new partners and the girls on our team, we do this together, is we're doing this anyway, right? We're already like Sarah. She jumped in. She's like, I'm already doing the cleanse. I'm already going to start working out. I'm already losing all this weight. Why don't I share this? Because there's probably another mom of three out there right now who is drowning because she has three under three and she needs something for herself and she needs to find her light again. So it's really, I just love that Bodi created this opportunity of person helping person. And that was always it. It wasn't that you had to have the registered dietitian degree or the personal training degree. It was that, oh no, you're on a journey and you are a fellow human and you can lock arms with another human who also needs guidance and you get to be that guide. Awesome. We will compensate you for that. And that was the model that they wanted to create and have done so, so well with. This business, it's rooted in impact for someone who wants to create a beautiful future for themselves and their family. And I love that that means so many different things to so many different people. For me, that meant I wanted to replace my six-figure income in finance with Bodi. And that took a while, but I did it. And that was something that I was so proud of and I'm still so proud of that's what it meant for my family and that I could be the breadwinner of the family. Other people, it means literally paying for date night. Or for Sarah, she's like, I just want to be able to go to Target and buy stuff for myself as a stay-at-home mom and not ask hubby, right? If I can use the family credit card or whatever. She like had this independent funds then to be able to create or buy anything that she wanted. So, or to pay for the kids' preschool. So really neat kind of the impact that it can have, and it can mean something different income wise for each person, which was really
What
special.
I would
Oh yeah,
Wait, I'm
please
going to
go ahead.
interject real quick. So, what I would say when I was starting out as a coach, one of my big things when I was told that I had to be like an advocate for healthy living and community, I was like, y'all, I am 70 pounds overweight. I am not an advocate for that. So, the beautiful part about this business is we understand that life is going to ebb and flow, and your journey is going to ebb and flow. So, while we are an advocate for healthy living and community and everything, the main part that I love about this business when I was building and am building is that you come authentically as you are. So when I was 70 pounds overweight, I was like, I know I'm still on this journey, but I know I can also bring people along this way. So this journey has never been about, and this business has never been about like, look at how far I can go and look at what I can do. It's like, I'm doing this, come along with me and we'll work through it together. We are very honest about our struggles in it. So with this business, being very vulnerable, being very authentic, being just very empathetic for other people who are in your, maybe someone who I'm talking to that has 70 pounds to lose. I remember what it was feeling like that. So I can feel very empathetic towards that person where they're at. So if you're thinking to this, like I was in the beginning when Whitney was asking me for 5 years, it was just like, well, crap, I can't do that because I'm not like that now. It's like, good, because I built my business when I was losing the 70 pounds. My I thrived in my business when I was starting out on my journey, and I was being really honest about it, and I was bringing people along with me for it. So if that's something that intimidates you, I would just encourage you guys to look past that, because building a business is really going to come from being on your own journey and growing through your own journey.
I love that you mentioned that. In fact, the top partner right now in the business and the top partner for the last 3 years, top partner for the last 3 years lost 100 pounds, and she became a top partner when she was not 100 pounds down. And so I love that you mentioned that, because somebody who has a rockin' body can crush this, and somebody who's on their fitness journey or their health journey, nutrition journey, mindset journey, they can rock it equally. So I'm really glad that you said that. It's very powerful, and not a lot of businesses where you can do that. So excellent ad. Okay, so what do we do? I would say my favorite things about this business. One, every morning we've got our virtual like sweat studio where we can hop in, we get to help people, we get to be there alongside them, sweating it out with them. That's one of my all-time favorites. I love the community. I love the friendships. I love the team calls. Now, as somebody in the thick of motherhood and youngins, those calls every week are like my light. Those are my times to connect with other humans that are not under the age of 5 and that I can have like adult conversations with. And it's become friendships that I will tell you at Summit this past week. We went around the circle and everybody shared like what Bodi has done for them. And this incredible coach on our team, Tanya, she just started crying when we got to her. And she's like, if it weren't for this team, I would not be here today. And it gave her partner that reached out to her and actually walked up to her at line dancing one night. She was sitting there by herself, having gone through so much struggle in her life. She was at the table by herself at a line dancing bar, like head down on her phone, hoping nobody would notice her. And a partner on our team, Kimmy, walked up to her and she's like, "Hey, my name is Kimmy." And she's like, let's go do one of these line dances together. And that evolved into a friendship, which evolved into Tanya jumping into this community and this sisterhood. And it gave her purpose again. And it gave her just life again, because she has had suicidal thoughts before and she has been through so much. And the way she shared that about how this completely gave her life again, that I think is the most, like, I would die on the hill for that piece of this business and what it's done within our team. So um, you get to lock arms with a buddy each month. So we run what we call like accountability groups as body partners. And this upcoming one for this month will be a brand new program that just launched within Bodi. It's called Body Lava. And it's like athletic based yoga. We're jumping in as a team and we're doing it together, and we're all grabbing a buddy who's in our life and going, hey, do this with us. And you get to be that accountability buddy for somebody else. And the boot camps just, I would say they keep me motivated. They keep me on track. I would say I would not be as accountable or maybe even in the shape that I'm in had it not been for this team and this business. So as far as what we get to do every day, crush your journey, and then invite somebody else along to crush the journey with you. And it's truly magical. The other stuff you got to see at Summit are like our corporate trips. We have the team retreats, we have the resort stuff, and all of that is beautiful and shiny and awesome. But we also have these amazing, like, I'm going to fit this in the pockets of my day. And that was the first thing Sarah was going through, right? With 3 under 3 all at home. She's like, when am I going to work this? Sarah, what did you find, right? When you're like, okay, how am I going to do this? Where are my pockets? Like, how did you find that?
So my kid, when they were younger, it was like nap time, and it was like before my kids would get up or after my kids would go to bed. Like we were on baby schedules. As my children have continued to grow, like the time change, there's major time difference between when your kids are babies and your kids are toddlers and your kids are school aged. And so I fit it like in the 30 minutes that I'm waiting in car line pickup. I love waking up before my kids. When I wake up before my kids is when I take time of when I do my workout, I do my morning routine, I get started on my business activities for the day. And then I feel like I almost wake up like on the offense versus when before all of this, it was like my kids would come in and I would wake up to like a screaming monitor and like they'd like come running in my bed and like jump on me at 2 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, oh my God, I can't with any of you right now, get out. So it's just, I do it in the morning. And then now, like while my kids are at school, I have a lot more freedom while my kids are at school, which I'm so thankful for. When I'm doing car line pickup after my kids go to bed. But when I was in like the thick of it, when I had like little kids, it was like when we were Pinteresting and pottying. I wouldn't Pinterest and potty. I would like Pinterest and work. Like I would potty and work. Like it was literally in like 5 to 10 minute pockets when I could get it done. I'm like hooked up. I remember being hooked up to my breast pump and I was like attached to a wall and you can't go anywhere and you just have that rhythmic like sound going with it. I got so much work done during that time. But it's just habit stacking and figuring out when you can carve out like 5 to 10 minutes in the day. And some days I got more done, some days I got less done. But I remember thinking to myself, any little bit of time that I can give to my business is going to be growth.
Yeah.
It's not going to be stagnant versus what I was doing. So just tiny pockets. You don't need a million hours. You don't have to make it like a 40-hour work week. It's whatever you can put in is going to move you forward.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that. I feel like it's like the invisible hustle that nobody gets to see. And then one day, somebody told me the other day, she's like, gosh, you did that so fast. And I thought, they don't see, like, they don't see the invisible work behind the scenes because it is hard work, but it's amazing. Like it's an honor, it's a joy. And I get to bring that joy to my work, which I could never say in corporate America. So, so what does the income look like? Like, how do we earn it? There's so many ways now to earn the income. I'll give you kind of a brief overview of them, but I can also text you, it's in the Body FAQ of like the statement of earnings. So if you are a numbers person and you're like, give me the nitty gritty details, I have engineer coaches like that and finance people because my brain works like that. And they're like, I want to know the exact numbers. So if you are that person, I love you and I will send it to you. Overall, I'll give you kind of the rundown, but multiple ways to earn. We earn income on everything we sell, everything from 20 to 40% off of anything you help somebody with. And then we have reoccurring products that become residual income for you because your clients have been making those like something like Shakeology or a Power Greens or Energize, which is the greatest pre-workout in the world that everybody just absolutely loves. Those things become a staple in your clients' diets and they are improving their lives with them every day. And so that becomes a reoccurring commission, which we call a residual commission in your paycheck every single week. We get paid every single week. And these are the nutritionals that fill the gaps for people. Same thing with the workouts. Somebody can get the workouts as a monthly subscription and they just continue every month and you earn the commission on that. They can do annual every 6 months. There's so much flexibility to make it work for what somebody needs and what their goal is. And that goes for our workouts. It goes for our product, our nutritional line, and then also now our mindset. We partnered with Brendan Burchard this past October, and he is our Chief Growth Officer. I've been a personal development nerd for the last decade of my life, and he, I feel like, has been my mentor, even though he didn't know it for the last 10 years. He's also the mentor to Oprah, to give you an idea. So he is freaking fire. He created the most incredible app in personal development space in the world. And we now get to help people with it and sign people up with Growth Day. So that is an app that we fully earn all the commission on as well. And it's been this beautiful new offering that I've been able to help people with that say, go to a gym, or they love their Orange Theory. They've got their supplements and their nutrition dialed in, but this piece is missing, or they just want to take their life to the next level and they need that high performance coaching, and Growth Day can enter right into that. So it's been this incredible new tool in my tool bag that I can help literally anybody, because I feel like everybody needs mindset work. If you have a pulse, like this is what we need to focus on. And so to have that offering now to bless people's lives with has been a game changer as well. And then on top of commissions, you can earn from your team. And I want to share a really cool distinction. So when you build a team, you don't actually take income from your team. That's what I used to think. And when I signed up with Bodi, my dad's like, oh, is that one of those like pyramid things where everybody at the top like earns off of everybody at the bottom? I'm like, I don't know what that means, Dad, but I don't think so. He's like, okay. So once I learned about that, you don't actually, so those are illegal if you don't know that. Pyramid schemes are, but you don't take income from your team. When you build a business, you get 100% of what you earn, which is very cool. And then what does happen when your team is successful is Bodi, like Bodi over here, pays you an additional bonus based on the success of your team. So it's not like you're taking, what is it, like borrow from Peter to pay Paul. No, 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 no. Like Sarah earns her full income for all the hard work she does. And then Bodi, because our team's crushing it and going for top 10 right now, they're also like, okay, you guys are slaying. Here are extra bonuses based on the success of your team. So it's an additional income stream, which is very cool. So every week we get the weekly bonuses, and then I can give you also, oh, we also have like bonus structures as you rank advance, we call it. So as your team gets bigger and bigger. But again, all of this, please don't leave this call being like, go to your hubby, I'm going to join Bodi and I'm going to make $1 million tomorrow. You won't. Like, that's not what we sell. This takes time. This takes effort, connection, hard work, dedication. And the beautiful thing about that is deciding who you want to serve, how you want it to look, and how you want it to bless your life. And then you have this team and the mentors in this business that we've been here for a long time. And we get to lock arms with you and show you exactly how to do what you want to do. Not what we want to do, not our goals, your goals. You become the CEO, because I don't know about you, but I didn't sign up to be anybody else that I didn't want a boss. I did not want a boss anymore in my life. I wanted to be independent, and I wanted to create a brand that felt uniquely mine and served the people I wanted to serve. And so whatever your vision for that is, or if you don't have that yet, we can absolutely build that and explore that. That's what we do in our team calls. But we can help you do that and kind of take those next steps. So anything I missed on that, Sarah, that you want to add? Okay, very cool. So let's see. How do you become a coach? And this is so awesome. So we have it's literally $40, 40, to become a Bodi partner. And they actually waive it if you get something we call the Total Solution Pack, which is this coming month, our Bodi Lava like test group. You get the package to start in Bodi Lava. You become a coach for free, which is incredible. And then every month we pay $17, like 17, to have our back office, our websites, the Bodi end of customer support, which I absolutely would pay $1 million a month for if I had it. They take care of our shipping. They take care of the customer service end. You don't have to store product at your house. You don't have to field the phone call if somebody like got the wrong flavor and needs a return. Like $17, and they do all of that for us. So I was like, excuse me, what? Coming from this company called Slime is where I worked for, and we had to do all that ourselves. Like, we were the company, and I knew the headaches of that. So when I learned that this company did all that for me, I'm like, okay, sign me up. Just right there. That's all I need to know. So this is like the most fun month to get started, because we're about to jump into a new program launch, and new program launches are super great momentum as you start out your business, because nobody's done it before. we are all on an even playing field. We're doing it for the first time. You get to do it for the first time and bring a couple friends with you and they get to do it for the first time. And we go through this journey together of pick a nutrition plan. We'll do Body Lava as the workout together. And then honestly, if you're like, okay, athletic yoga, not for me. That's what I said too. That's why Elise created this. She's like, I specifically looked for people that hate yoga and I wanted to work with them. So you can either open your mind like I finally did and try this, or if you're like, nope, hard no, we have 1,000 different workout programs, individual like P90X, Insanity, 21 Day Fix, all of those that you might have heard of before that you can also start with. So that's a perfect way to start. And then what I'm really excited about is next week we start our new partner mentorship. So Sarah and I started leading these 5 years ago together when we bring in new partners because we're like, let's teach them in their first month, 2 month, 3 month exactly what to do and lessen that learning curve that it took us and go, here's what to do. Here's what we suggest. Here's how to tweak it and build it for your brand and launch your business in a really successful way. So we have that starting next month as well, which will be really incredible, and jump into that with us. And we would love to have you. We'd love to mentor you in there. Anything with lava, Sarah? You can also start. I love that Sarah started with nutrition. I think that's freaking fire. So it doesn't have to be a workout program either, but
I'm sorry, did you mention the military exemption?
no,
The military and veteran exemption?
will you
Yes,
mention that?
that was amazing for us because my husband is a Marine Corps veteran. So if you enroll with and your husband or no, it's active military spouse, veteran. They just changed it to veteran spouse. You guys all get your $17 waived. So my husband's business center, because he's a partner under me, I never have to pay for his business. I get some product under him. The product that I order on him, I get volume off of it under me. And it's almost like a way of like double dipping, but it doesn't come out of my pocket because Body is so amazing and they waive that for you guys.
Yeah, I'm
You
super.
just have to show them proof of like your DD 214 or something like that, but it's super easy to do. And Body's customer service is so like explanatory. You can do most of it online anyway, so it's super easy, and your coach can help you through that as well.
That's right. Yeah, it waived your $40 and then you don't have to pay the 17 every month either. That's awesome. Thank you for adding that in. Okay. This little part here. I just feel like for this piece of the journey, what brought you to this call, what has you listening to this call, I just feel like this business, if I could share one thing, it's just given me the confidence and the alignment of kind of who I want to be, who I want to be as a mom, who I want to be as an entrepreneur, as a leader, as a daughter, as a spouse. It's given me that vehicle too. And I kind of shared this, but healing through all of like life's hardest things that it's thrown our way. And that community of support has been everything. And just being able to establish who I want to be in the wellness space and now mentoring women on how to do that. And our team gets to mentor you together, has given me the confidence and kind of the tools, which has been really special. And this business I always like to say, like, this business will crack you open because serving other people and helping other people requires you to help you first. And so it's like this look under the hood in a way of like, okay, what do I need to do to become a better person? And in that journey, you end up inspiring so many people to do the same. And I love that this is the one business that helps you be accountable to you. That's something that I'm super proud of. And again, I told you, like, I would die on the hill for that and for this community. It's everything. And again, if this all went away one day, which it never will, I'm going to be doing this till I'm 110 years old. I'll be the old, like, wrinkly grandma that's like, oh, you want to join my boot camp? Let's do this. But if it all went away one day, like, I'd still be doing this. I'd still be like, okay, who wants to work out with me today? What are we doing? Who wants to get together this weekend for a workout in the garage? What's everybody eating today for nutrition? Like, it's just, we breathe it, we live it. awesome to have it become part of you and those habits and that discipline. So if this is exciting to you, if it inspires you, I want you to reach out to the person who invited you to this call and explore it. See what this would look like for you. See if you think it'd be a great fit. And at the end of the day, if this has been something on your heart or something that you have been thinking about, or you watched us at Summit, you're like, okay, I don't know what this is, but this could be really special. And you're looking for a way to build additional income for your family, um, then you get to kind of be an anchor in this world and you get to be a lighthouse with this. And it's 100% like the vehicle that'll help you and allow you to do that. It allows you to be you. It allows you to align and sync your brand and your voice and your mission and what you want to achieve with some of the amazing tools and resources that Bodi has created, just to be able to further kind of impact other people and create a beautiful income for your family. Um, Again, I feel like best time right now because we're about to start Bodi Lava. July 8th, we'll start. It launched literally today. We also had 0 g sugar Shakeology, chocolate and vanilla launched today. And we have this new partner mentorship kicking off next week, as well as the trainings and the tools and the resources to get you plugged into as well. And deadline, I wanted to share deadline because we'll start on Monday, but with prep week, but deadline to sign up with that Bodi Lava pack to get into the new coach mentorship is this Sunday. So what we'll also give to all of our new partners who are jumping in for July, you get an extra $40 off your Bodi Lava package. So if you're like, okay, Whit, you're not the person who invited me to this call, but somebody else is, they could reach out to her and go, hey, I want the $40 off. I want to explore this. I want to start with Bodi Lava or whatever program. If you've heard of another one, start as a test grouper. Start just going through it by yourself, not by yourself, with the community, but for yourself and for your journey. But tell them, hey, I want to do the $40 off before Sunday, and they can absolutely hook you up with that. And then those who commit by Sunday as well, next week during prep call, you also get a one-on-one call with me so that we can kick off your brand and your business before we start the new partner mentorship, because I really want to take that time with you and get to know exactly what you want to do. I want to know your goals. We'll craft those, and then I can give you kind of that direction of, okay, this is where we can go with the new partner mentorship, and we'll rock and roll. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your time today, for watching this. I'm so excited. I can't wait to sit down with you one-on-one in the mentorship. Hope you build this business into something that's really significant and impactful for you and your family. And with the questions, if you were able to jot them down, please send those to the person who invited you or send them to me. My Instagram is @fitbywhit. DM me. My email is fitbywhitney@gmail.com. FITBY and then Whitney, WHITNEY @gmail.com. Send them my way. I will give you all the answers. I want to be super open book about that. I know Sarah is, Becky is, every coach on this team is, because we want it to be the right fit for you. So you guys are amazing. It was so good to see you. I can't wait to do the new coach mentorship with you. All right. Have the best day. Happy Thursday. Bye.